We're back. We're better than ever. Dom is out of town. Chris is here. Yeah.
Substitute black guy. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Done. And call the other brown guy.
Oh, well, we had to get one of the light-skinned lords out here.
As always, we appreciate all the support. We put up some new T-shirts this week. Discord, if you want to jump on there and join the party, you can go through Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and then you get to join us. And it actually really helps us because then we were able to pay for the studio. It's not like YouTube, everything's demonetized. So it's not like, I like how it's demonetized, but then they still show ads. They're like, for us, it's demonetized, but there's still ads running. You fuckers.
Oh, bro, there's so many ads on the YouTube.
I know, it's crazy.
Dude,
you watch like 5 seconds of the video, like, all right, let's watch something about you being depressed.
Right, yeah.
What?
Well, now, like, dude, I noticed on the app on the phone, like, they're running the ads for like all like those stupid games, and then it's like it has like the instant like download pop up thing on it.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like getting ads for Candy Crush. It's like, bro, I know what Candy Crush is. Mm-hmm. Like, are people still fucking playing that game?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
People are still crushing Candy Crush.
Dude, those little mobile games there's more revenue in that than PC and console games combined.
Yeah, because it's all the
Yeah.
in-app purchases. It's crazy.
But
dude.
also,
crazy.
you always told me that the gaming industry makes way more money than the movie industry.
Yeah.
So
It's like
now
4 times.
the mobile games.
Yeah, mobile games. I think the number was $96 billion a year. And then, and then for the other games, it was like 25 billion.
And it's all just
like
6-year-olds.
They're
It's the in-app I mean, dude, I spent so much money. Remember that Clash of Clans?
Yeah.
Stupid fucking game. I'm like, I'm not spending any money on that.
Yeah.
And then it was like $50, and then it was like $100.
Wait, what? $50 on how? What?
You buy the stupid coins or whatever they are, gems, and then I'm like, well, I'll just spend these, and then you don't feel like you're spending money.
Dude, those apps are those ads are genius though, because like they take like the simplest task and
Did
then
you beat the game?
and then they
Sorry.
There's no beating it. That's the genius.
You just like build castles and shit?
Yeah, and then you like okay. I mean, it's been a long time. Since
I don't know
played
anything
this.
about this game.
Okay,
so
I
I'm
wasn't
excited.
playing it just before I got here.
Let's go into the deep Clash of Clans lore real quick. So basically, you build a castle or like a little town or whatever, and then when you're gone or even while you're playing, sometimes you'll get attacked by someone. It could be like anyone else. Like they'll just attack you, and they'll look at your base and go, "Oh, I think I can attack that one because you're building up troops." So you'll come back and you spent days, on and off building your base, and it's destroyed. Well, now you got to build it back, but they put timers or like cooldown timers on everything, so it might take a day to rebuild. You're like, "Fuck that." Let me speed it up.
Yeah,
I want this built right now.
So you spend like $100.
Yeah,
and this is open world like online gameplay with other people attacking you.
Yeah,
right?
not anyone can attack you, but like you might have a clan war. So now it's your friends. Like, hey, we have a fight at 8 p.m. And it's like you need to have your shit ready.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, let me drop $5 real quick to like get my troops up.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Yeah. I mean, I didn't spend that much money. I do have a friend that spent like $3,000 on that game.
And then where the money really comes from, those kids who have their parents' credit cards.
Exactly.
on
Yeah.
them.
Just rack it
Exactly.
up.
There was that. Oh no, maybe that was Steam. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was also in-app purchases. But like there was some local congressman here who like his kid like spent like $3,000 on like Steam.
Oh
games or
yeah.
some shit like that.
I
And it
remember
was
that.
like campaign funds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So kids, if you have your parents' credit card, go ahead and
Go
throw it
to
on our
town.
Discord.
Max
Yeah,
that
go to
shit
town.
out, dude.
Go to our
Fuck it.
Discord,
Yeah,
sign up.
Patreon.
Go to Patreon.
Yeah, become like the top contributor. What is it, like 10 grand?
Hey, we can play Luigi's Mansion. Hit me up. I got you. I got games on my phone. Okay, I got games on my phone.
People are serious about these games though, because I downloaded one of those games before, and I got a Facebook messenger from somebody who's like my friend on it.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey," I was like, "What's up?" She's like, "We're like friends, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, because like you attacked me on that game, and I'm just wondering if it's like a personal thing because I thought we were
Hey,
cool.
just
I was like,
click.
"What the fuck?"
And all you were doing is like trying to figure the game out.
Yeah,
You're like,
dude.
I don't know.
I was like, "Look, I just spent $500 in this game. I'm gonna fucking crush you."
I'm crushing everybody.
That's it. It's like you can just buy the W in those games. Like
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Well, it's unlike Sega or something, whatever. I'm going like way back where you buy the game, that's it.
That's it.
Now all these games update, And like you could buy, I want a new jacket because we're running around the same jacket for 3 months. Like I want a new jacket. Well, that's $3,
Yeah, that's the funny thing too. It's like it's so ridiculous that you'll buy like some skins or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you don't need. It's like so unnecessary.
But it's just a stunt on your friends.
I know.
Literally, the people that are playing are like, check these shoes out.
Well, yeah, isn't like that's like the whole Grand Theft Auto thing too, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's all
exactly,
you're doing.
yeah.
Just like my buddy's obsessed with Grand Theft Auto. He's just like he comes out. He's like, check out my house, man. Look at all these cars I got in the garage.
He's like living in a shitty apartment, looking at the screen. He's like, look at this.
Yeah, no, I actually get that because you are
Yeah.
living in a shitty place and you're like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
He actually came over to my house and brought the PlayStation, so he doesn't have a house. He's just like, hey guys.
I mean, that's what like VR is about. Like you
Yeah.
can slap a VR on, the goggles. What are they? Oculus.
Oculus.
And hey man, I brought the Oculus over so we could check out my place.
Yeah, let's hang out at my place.
Yeah, you don't even
Slap these on.
you don't even have a couch to sit on at your
I mean,
real home.
I know there are people who don't do this shit who are like laughing about how ridiculous it is, but like you watch porn and like you're not fucking.
Yeah.
You
Same
know,
shit.
Yeah.
same shit.
Shit.
I
Hey,
never-
what'd you do last night? Fuck the shit out of this chick. What? For real? Actually, it was just the Oculus and some porn.
I've
Oh
never
yeah,
looked
same
at
shit.
porn on there. I don't know. I'm afraid to like go off the rails on there a little bit on the Oculus.
You want to go down the deep end and end
Well,
up in like some deep.
Dude, they'll
web
block
hole,
your
like-
account. These fuckers, because it's
Who?
Facebook. They run. It's
Oculus.
Facebook, Oculus. Dude, they have all these rules. Like if you do anything, then they'll lock your Facebook account and the Oculus.
What's wrong with looking at
Scoops,
porn?
Yeah.
Scoop's gonna
You can't look-
accidentally broadcast the porn on his him watching porn on Facebook. It just-
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming they don't have porn in the Facebook app store. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know how that shit works. I thought it was just like kind of the Oculus is kind of like a browser kind of thing, or I could just go to fucking.
you can plug it into your computer, which I have done, and the graphics get way better because it's
Yeah.
running off your computer now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure maybe I could figure out how to do it that way. But
Yeah.
normally, if you just throw it on, you're in like Facebook's like they're in their world.
their
Like,
metaverse.
yeah, it's not really metaverse, but like
Have you walked through the metaverse?
I don't even know how that shit works.
Yeah, what the fuck
It's-
is I still don't know what the metaverse is.
I
honestly.
hate Mark Zuckerberg so much. I'm not doing it. Literally, if it's
Well, nobody's doing it.
and they shouldn't be. I'm getting fucking worked up. I fucking hate this guy. He has ruined my life so many fucking times. I've had so many pages taken down. I've had ad accounts removed for no fucking reason.
My Instagram just got taken down like 2-3 days ago.
can't stand him.
Again.
Yeah, where's Tom, dude?
Dude,
Where's
Tom?
Tom, dude?
back,
He
Tom.
would.
Oh, by the way, Tom was the smart one. Like Tom fucking cashed out, like went off and retired and did his own
Yeah.
thing. Cashed out big.
He sold
And-
MySpace to Justin
JT,
Timberlake.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Justin.
cashed
JT,
out.
my man.
Cashed
Yeah.
out, yeah, cashed out. He's living the fucking life. And fucking like Mark Zuckerberg's got to be going to like congressional hearings and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, dude, seriously, cash the fuck out. Like, I don't know what these fucking dudes are who are like billionaires still wanting to run companies. Like,
There's gotta be a reason to stay in. Like I don't know. Yeah, I
Is
think
there,
about
though?
that. I
Is
think
there?
about that a lot too. Like there's billionaire people. Like why doesn't Jeff Bezos just like cash out? Like peace, I'm good for the rest of my life. It's
I mean,
a
he kind
control
of did
thing.
that, right? Didn't he say he's kind of stepped down, right?
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
step
So
down.
it's
Oh
like-
really?
Yeah, he stepped down.
he's got to take more time to get jacked.
Yeah.
Like that's what he wants.
Oh
to
yeah,
do.
he was getting fucking rich.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember
we
his
went over
boat? You guys hear about his boat? Like
His boat's jacked too.
No, what he wanted. This how you
It
know
got
you're
jacked by
fucking.
homeboy.
This is how you know you're fucking rich, dude. He has a custom yacht or whatever. It's in the Netherlands, and he's trying to get it to like the other side of a bridge, because that's the way he wants to get out or something like that. So he wants to pay the city like $20 million to tear down the bridge
Just so we could go through. I'm
just to
sick
put
of
his
this
yacht through.
fucking bridge. Get this shit out of here.
These guys are assholes.
And they said no. They said no, but
I don't know, $20 million. I'd be out there with a wrench, like I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't think people understand like how much $1 billion is. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think people truly grasp like how much that is.
What's that? There's a ratio they do with time where they go. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's like 1 million is like a day, of seconds or whatever,
Okay.
and 1 billion is like 135 years. It's something like that.
Yeah,
Where like
wow.
then you
equate it.
grasp how big 1 billion is.
It's
you
like
know?
not even money anymore. You
So-
just basically have a pass.
so
Like
to-
you're
right.
good for life.
to put this in perspective is like I'm having like I bought a under sink a water purifier or whatever. And
Go on,
they
go
were
on.
they were doing
Just go on,
Yeah.
but slower.
they were doing some work in my apartment, like replacing some of the faucets and shit like that. And so I asked the dude, I was like, hey, like, how much would you guys charge? Because it's all done by like the property management company. I was like, well, how much would you guys charge to like install this this water purifier? And he's like, I think the upcharge is like $50 or whatever. And I was like, all right, that's cool. And he's like, well, you can do it on your own. I was like, I know. But like, I just don't. You'll do it faster and quicker. You know, like
you won't fuck it up.
Yeah. I was like, and he's like, well, I'll tell you what. He's like, I can do it for like $20 when I get off. And I was like, all right, cool. But that's like the same thing. Like $20 to me, like that 20 million.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like that ratio to him is like that dude's treating $20 million like I'm treating $20.
For sure. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. For sure. Well, I mean, there's something to be said for your time too. Like
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that they'll pinch every penny, and I get it. I totally get it. They'll pinch every penny, but then they'll spend fucking. It's like, well, I want to buy a sauna or something like that, and then like, well, I'm just gonna make it at Home Depot. Yeah, it's gonna take you 3 months of your fucking time.
You got to really be like, you really have to like love building shit for that. You know what I'm saying?
I was making this thing like nobody's building shit these days, honestly. No. We're all fucking
I mean, we built this fucking table. I'm pretty sure you could fucking...
Yeah, I can tell, dude. This is structurally... Like, my dad's like 50, man. He's used to building shit. Like, he's a carpenter for fucking a lot of times, and not only does is install cabinets and shit. Like, the real man.
Yeah,
like, I haven't built shit. Right. Like nobody's building shit. That shit is not impressive anymore.
Yeah, but like why would you? Because like everything's so fucking cheap now.
Dude, you got robots that could eventually build the shit, so it doesn't fucking matter. And then you could fuck that robot eventually. That's the best.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to build you a kitchen, and then you have a blowjob from your fucking AI. Like, that's...
Right,
I mean, that's right
there,
sure.
right there under the sink while you're doing this.
Oh, perfect.
Like, that's
humans do that too. But
full service, Dad.
I mean, you guys think there is some fucking communist utopia where all the robots are like, nobody's working, everyone's chilling.
Oh, bro.
But then what are you going to do,
Have you seen that? Is it WALL-E? I think it's WALL-E. It's a Disney movie. Bro, and that's what it is, dude. That's a set. Like, robots took over everything, and humans are just, like, in chairs like this, like, that just, like, zoom around, and you're just fat as shit.
But, like, you got to understand, I mean, obviously, like, that's, like, an abundance thing, but, like, back when we were, like, humans were hunters and gatherers, like, the amount of leisure time you had, like, look at what, like the way chimps spend their time. Or like orangutans or whatever.
Fucking
like,
and sucking.
Fucking and sucking.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Fucking, sucking, shitting.
Like
shit.
That was pretty much it. Like the amount of like actual time that like people worked in those days, like worked like hunting, gathering, like building shit, whatever it was like nothing, dude. It was like a few hours a week.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was just like socializing. With,
That's a good point. Yeah, you get one fucking hog, like you're set for a couple.
So the hunters and gatherers were like lazy?
No, you just there's no requirement. Like,
for sure.
The 8 hour the 8 hour workday and the 40-hour work week was like a completely invented fucking thing by unions.
Yeah.
Like that shit, like
it didn't exist before.
Yeah, like nobody fucking understood like when we were supposed to work and how many hours were optimal and whatever. And like we're
7-year-olds in there.
Oh no, I was gonna say the kid thing came later. They're like, we got 8-hour shifts, and about 20 years later, let's stop putting the kids on.
We had to figure out the hard way that you shouldn't chain the fucking doors shut in the factory. Like women and children were burning alive, and they were like, "Well, maybe we should not chain those shut. Like that's a bad idea."
Well, look, we didn't want them to leave early. All right, okay, do the time.
Quit being lazy.
Like
either do the work or jump out the window. Those are your fucking two options.
Fucking Foxconn, Apple.
Like even now, like they're still like figuring out like when like optimal working times are and shit. Like, especially with like working from home. So now they're tracking like so like there used to be like 2 peaks during the workday when like people got most of their work done. And now they're tracking the 3rd peak, which is like right before bedtime because now everybody just works remote. So like they take time off in like the late afternoon or whatever to like deal with their kids or like do any like chores or anything like that.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So like, so now it's like people are more flexible about when they can actually like, work.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've worked from home, for like 7 years basically. And, yeah, that's a good point because I'll get up super early. I'll get a bunch of work done. I'll fuck off for a little bit, get some food, maybe run some errands, come home, work for a little bit, then go to the gym, and then come back. And then by then it's like 8 or so. I work for a couple hours and go to bed. Yeah,
and that's life without people breathing down your fucking neck 8 hours a day, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, and isn't there someone with sleep too? Like the hunter and gather. I'm going back to the hunter and gather thing, but like wouldn't they sleep like mid? It was like just right when the sun goes down, and they get up at like midnight, stay up for a little while, and then they'd sleep for a couple more hours, and then start the day.
Because most people start their day like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's just fucking.
And the siesta, bro. Like we need to get a fucking siesta up in here.
Are you allowed to say siesta anymore? I feel like that's racist, dude.
It probably is.
It was always racist. Who
cares? those lazy Spaniards.
We're canceling the word siesta, guys. All right, we're not on my watch. You know me, the most Mexican guy here. Did you guys have MySpace? I want to bring it back.
Fuck
to that.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys fuck with MySpace?
I love
the
MySpace.
top 8, dude.
I got into it recently, like back into my account.
Yeah?
Recently.
I wanna-
tried. I can't.
Yeah.
You can't get back in your MySpace?
Yeah.
Dude, you're fucking canceled in every fucking platform.
It sucks, bro.
He's hitting Tom up on LinkedIn, like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm calling Alex. I'm like, bro, what's going on the internet, man? What's going viral?
Dude, it used to take like 5 hours to load somebody's customized page.
Yeah.
Like, who thought that like having that like little open source kind of deal to like customize pages was a good idea?
That was
It
so
is a good
cool.
idea though, because it keeps you on the app.
Yeah.
It keeps
Oh.
you, or on the
Yeah.
you know.
Don't get me
website.
wrong, like to a certain extent, it's a good idea. But dude, people were uploading like 1,000 photos, like
Yeah.
dude, like music videos, fucking
Everything.
Yeah, dude.
I
took
want to
so
bring
long
back the
load.
top 8, dude.
Yeah, that was
That's
cool.
what I want.
was cool.
Imagine a top 8 on your Instagram.
It's a little weird though, because I remember having to make those decisions.
Yeah.
No, I love that power,
You
dude.
get like in a little argument with number
yeah.
8. Got to kick him off.
You're like, yeah. Number 8's like, how come I'm not number 1? You're about to be number 12, dog. You're fucking off.
That's how you broke up with your girlfriend back in the MySpace days.
Yeah, you just removed her from her
drop
top
her from the top 8.
She's like, oh shit. It
I got the
happened.
message,
about that.
dude.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm like 6 degrees away. Is that how you do it? From Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, like a friend of a friend.
Yeah. Because like I fucked this girl who ended up dating JC Chavez.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, for like a while. They were dating for a while. And okay, I'm probably revealing too much information, but
Yeah.
Go on. Go on.
okay.
September to
Okay.
Did you touch tips with JC?
No. Okay, so this is a story. So this girl, she's beautiful girl. We were fucking around for a while, and then I would say like a few months in, she messaged me. She's like, "Hey, I think I have herpes."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What do you mean you think you have herpes?" Right? So I fucking get tested, do all that shit or whatever, and then like we actually end up breaking up. I was like, "Bitch, you gotta tell me that shit like right away."
yeah.
Like I probably wouldn't have fucked you.
Yeah,
Like if I had to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably.
And so-
I like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. All right. Look, hey, I went to the doctor and he was just like, "Were you wearing condoms all the time?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Did she have a breakout?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, probably fine. I'll do all the tests.
Yeah,
but you're
they,
fine."
They have like the
Like-
suppressor and like drugs now and shit.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
could you could live with herpes.
Really?
It's all good. We probably all have herpes in here, honestly.
Yeah.
I
We have
mean,
that one version, right? Like
Yeah.
80% of people have like simplex.
some
1 or
kind of
something.
version
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
shit. And like, yeah, so I ended that shit. And anyway, several months later, she's like dating JC, and I was like, damn, I wonder if she told him yet.
Yeah.
You know,
or
I
maybe
wonder-
he already has it, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck it."
Who do you think gave it to her?
Damn, see, that would have been sick. I would have been like, if I did get herpes, I was, damn, I got it from the dude from NSYNC though. Like honestly,
That's
Hey, if
hilarious.
you're gonna get herpes, might as well.
you might as well get it
you
from
know?
a celebrity, dude.
I mean, I feel like someone that's probably been on the road, you know, like just fuck it, and so he probably. I mean, it's
like,
be hard to avoid.
I mean, during
Usher
the boy
is-
band age, dude. Where
That's what
Oh,
I'm
I mean,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, he was probably getting all kinds of shit.
herpes,
kinds.
herpes was wild in the 90s.
Dude,
I heard.
Lance Bass got so much girl strange ass, he went to the other team, dude. That's how he's like,
He
I'm
was
just
done with
bored.
chicks.
Yeah, he's like,
dude,
I'm
this sucks. I need some fucking dude.
Yeah.
ass.
By the way, how bad is it to be like in a boy band and be gay and like only girls are fans?
Yeah.
Like it's literally those concerts. Like I remember like seeing one of the like those concerts coming out of like one of the shows in Vegas, and like dude, it was literally just all like middle-aged women leaving. Like there wasn't a dude in fucking sight.
I mean, there's got to be some boyfriends in there somewhere. Like they had to, their girlfriend brought them.
Yeah.
So that's the boyfriends.
I didn't
for
see
Lance.
it. It was mostly like groups of girls.
I
that were
just
together.
imagine Lance at a big concert and somebody's like, "Oh, where the girls at?" And he's like, "Where the boys at?" And it's just like silent.
Actually, that's funny. I went to West Hollywood with a couple friends, and we went to this gay bar, and Lance was there. And this is like before he like fully came out.
Yeah.
And they're like, I was like, "What is he doing there?" And they're like, "What are you doing here?"
Same thing.
Let's change it on you.
Same, but different. And they're like, "Oh, he's gay." I was like, "What? For real?" Like he's all like in VIP, just like a boss.
And then
I
he
was
goes to TMZ immediately.
Yeah.
with my fucking coffee
So
mug.
were you-
Guess what I heard?
What you don't know is Shoney broke the news.
I broke the news on
Lance is
MySpace.
gay.
I put the HTML in there. Guess what? You guys won't believe this.
Lance Bass made my top 8, and he's gay as fuck.
I guess that does suck being in a boy band. All that fucking shit. All the chicks in the crowd, and then he's just like, I just need some dick, man.
I mean,
Some dick, bro. And I'm singing about pussy all day. That's what turned him gay, man.
Just an overabundance of pussy.
It happens.
Well,
Chris Brown too.
No, dude, I get it. Man.
There's gotta be celebrities who are just like tired of fucking women.
Well,
Like, you know what?
isn't
I want
that
to try some shit.
Chris
out, you
Brown.
know?
That's what. And he fucked a dude.
No,
Yeah.
but that was before he was famous, wasn't it?
No.
There was another celebrity though. What was it when she said cocaine is a hell of a drug? It was that dude's wife. He's super famous comedian, black comedian, 70s, 80s. Richard Pryor. His, his wife would say like, yeah, we would just, whatever, dudes. It didn't matter.
Yeah, what was it?
Like, we're all on opiates and coke.
Wasn't he fucking Marlon Brando?
Yeah, yeah,
Marlon Brando, Paul
the-
Mooney.
Yeah.
Marlon fucking Brando, dude.
Are we missing out?
Honestly, peak
No!
peak Marlon Brando, I
mean,
might have fucked.
Dude, I mean, Marlon Brando is a hot dude.
Yeah.
I mean, let's really think
mean-
about it. Are we missing out? Like, these
This
people
is how
sound
they
like
get
they're-
you. I'm looking right in the
this is-
camera. This is how they get you.
This is how they figure.
Let's party. Like, bust that Henny open. Let's just get friendly.
Vampire. Shoney's a vampire. This is how they get you. Like, oh, maybe we're missing out. I don't know. Ooh.
Let's taste the blood, I still got Lance Bass's
Yeah,
phone number.
yeah.
Let's get him on the podcast.
There's
We have an
something
open
I don't
chair.
know, dude.
I'm just saying, it sounds fun.
You sound exactly like the lesbians in the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you never know. Maybe we just cuddle. Ooh, and they
lesbians
just
in the
get you.
Navy.
They are vampires. They turn all the chicks.
The funniest thing though is like nobody ever thinks about it the same way for like when two chicks hook up.
No.
Yeah.
Like
Double standard.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, even, no. I
It's
think
because
double
dudes are
standard.
gross, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nobody wants to see two dudes making out. Maybe Shoney, but like other than that, like,
It sounds fun.
I can't even imagine like kissing another dude with a beard.
You don't. You don't do that.
that's so gross.
You don't. I don't go that
beard
far.
on beard.
Beard
Oh,
on beard.
yeah.
I'll fuck a dude in the ass, but not kissing a dude with a beard. Okay, that's just taking it too far.
Dude, the beard's gross, dude. This is another story. My buddy. No, it has nothing to do with me.
Hey,
my buddy.
thanks, bro.
No, the beards are gross. You got to keep it like this, Daddy. Just nice and short. But my buddy, he got super hammered. He was about to hook up with this chick, but he has like a full-on mustache and beard. She's like, I don't like facial hair when you're eating out my pussy. He's like, what? Okay. And he runs to the bathroom and just starts shaving drunk as fuck. It's all fucked up and missing, right? Takes him like 15, 20 minutes. He comes out, go to the living room. He's like, where's that chick? He's like, oh, she left. So he's just sitting there with a fucked up.
And then
this
they
is
kiss.
why
And then they kiss. Yeah.
That's how it happens.
They're like, oh, the girls left. I guess it's just you and me.
He's like, good shave job, bro. You look good with no beard.
this is why you never sacrifice your beard for a chick.
For a chick. No,
Oh,
fuck that,
Never,
dude.
never.
Even when I had the same beard for like years when I first started dating my girl, and then I cut it off for the first, and she came home and she was like, whoa, she'd never seen me without, like years, never seen me without a beard.
She broke up with you.
Yeah, she
left
actually
you that
hated
day.
it. She was like, get it back right now. She's
Yeah.
like, I can't stand it.
The thing is like you end like if you have a beard, like there are some women who fucking love beards.
Yeah.
Like it's like a fucking. There's actually like a name for the fetish.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a fucking thing. And like if she's attracted to you with the beard, like you better keep that shit
Yeah.
forever.
So you have the opposite problem.
Yeah. I mean,
You want to-
I don't give a if I wanted it off, I'm shaving it off. She will not control me.
Anytime I've
All right, and that's the acting portion of the.
Yep.
That was pretty good. I believed you.
I know.
Almost. I almost.
I'll take my Academy Award. Please, no slapping.
no slapping.
Academy Award
Or whatever it is. Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
That's
Academy
Academy
Award.
Do
Award.
we gotta talk about
Oh,
it?
we're
Is it-
talking about
yeah.
it.
Is it time?
Oh, it
Because I
is
know
time.
everyone's waiting. I know they're waiting for
Yeah,
us to get to this.
they're on the heels.
Let's go one by one. Chris,
should we break it down like the
I think
how it played
everyone's
out?
seen
Oh,
it at this
everyone's.
point.
I know,
think
but
we need-
I feel like we gotta at least
Okay.
give our input on like
Okay.
on like each aspect of what
I
happened.
did see new footage this morning
Uh-oh.
from a cell phone behind the group. Someone
Yeah.
was recording this before. And Jada, she's laughing right after Will slaps Chris. Like, literally laughing.
Yeah.
Like, like, oh, got him.
Damn.
She's like, very weird.
Good bit. I like.
I know, yeah. Well, that's okay. Okay, yeah. So everyone's seen it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Will
everybody's
Smith.
seen the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
It's not real.
It's not. It's all fake. Yeah, dude.
I don't think it's fake.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
not- that's not fake.
That is.
I've never been
real as it
50-50
gets.
on something like this my whole life.
That was a real slap.
That was a real slap.
The slap was for sure real. The reaction seemed real.
Yeah, he
like
was
him
flustered.
yelling. Like,
When he cursed, that's kind of where it went over the board. It was like, okay, this isn't scripted. There's no way the
And the thing
Academy
is,
Award is going to give you like.
anytime this has happened, they've come out after and been like, "Yo, that was scripted." Wasn't there something with like Eminem back in the day? Like, like all that.
I mean, Borat. They had Borat on the string with he looked like an angel or something, and they put his ass like directly on Eminem.
Yeah.
And he acted like all pissed off.
Well, then also you would think if it were scripted, then Chris Rock would have a
line,
like he seemed like kind of like oh,
he was flustered. He stumbled and lost the joke, like everything. And
then everyone's showing that the right before he gets hit, they go, oh, see, he knew it was coming. It's like, dude, when that motion when someone goes, kind of wheels back,
that's quick.
Everyone does like the whoa shit.
Also, like I gotta say this, man, like. That was kind of a bitch move by Will Smith.
Kind of. He's a fucking scumbag for that.
Well, no, but like, so like, here's what here's what I mean. That was basically the equivalent of like a sucker punch. Given the setting, like I thought at first when he's walking up that he was just gonna go and like fuck with him, like wrestle, be like, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
Chris Rock thought that too.
Yeah, for sure. And then he just came up and just whack. Like
you got to think about it, like this is their work. Like they're at work basically. Like this is this is like a work party. Look at it at that. They're actors. They're here. Yeah. Everyone's having a good time. There's comedians. And for Will Smith to just like take it over the line like that, it's But then again, you got the other side where it's like he's talking shit about someone's wife.
It's super disrespectful, all of it. But on the same realm, I'm kind of on Will Smith's side, and here's why. All right,
all right. Tell us, Chris. Tell us.
Buckle up, boys.
Let's buckle up, all right? Because a lot of people aren't taking Will Smith's side, and here's why. Because I respect you more if you have like iconic roles. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Mike Lowry slapped the shit out of you. You know what I mean?
Lowry.
Agent J slapped
little Bow Wow came up and
the legend of Bagger Vance came in and gave you one. You should respect that, Chris. I mean, what have you done? Down to earth?
What?
Down to earth, where you played a white man? Oh, okay. You know what I mean?
I'll give you grown-ups. Come on,
This is coming from a comic.
You know what I'm just look. Have more respectable roles. Like Pootie Tang's going to be your claim to fame.
Ooh, that's Pootie Tang. I forgot about Pootie Tang. I forgot about
that. If I have more Instagram followers, which I don't, because I don't have a fucking Instagram anymore. I could go around slapping people and be like, nah, fam.
Shoney, if you had an
47K, bitch.
If you had an Academy Award, dude, I'd let you fuck my girlfriend. I don't give a shit.
I'm not interested in her. I'm interested in you, homie.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I just want a kiss.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I see. That's what I'm saying. It's 50-50. It's like, I get it.
There's a lot of people who thought like it was the right thing to do to like defend your girl's honor. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
people are legitimately on that.
That's how people get stabbed at bars.
Yeah. Yep. Well, the other thing too is what he said was fucking mild. It wasn't some like attacking
joke. It was a very mild joke. Yeah, he probably came up with that literally in his head as he was like,
Jada has a condition, right? What's it called?
But like alopecia. How do we know that he knows that?
And no, he openly said he doesn't. He had no idea.
Check this out. You guys see the video of Will Smith on Arsenio Hall back in fucking 91, 92, maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
He's making fun of the
Will
bassist.
Smith is doing it. Yeah.
And the bassist is bald, and he has alopecia.
Right, yeah.
Same situation.
Scenario.
This is the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't feel like that's a gotcha. Like, I don't know. Like,
it's so a gotcha, but it's the same shit.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, he was obviously wrong. I'm just saying, I don't feel like it's like him being a hypocrite. Like,
if it was like the week before.
I'm with you, man. It is. I mean, it's literally the same scenario. He's calling somebody out who's technically in the audience.
He made fun of his head. He's like, this guy has to shine his head every day. That's a mild joke, whatever.
It was very, like, it's like if that dude came up and fucking just socked him after he said that. It's the exact same
Sure,
scenario.
but how old was Will Smith in 91?
Yo, that's another thing. Bro, you're 53.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dog? At 53, you're slapping dudes?
He's looking a little rough now,
what?
too. Yeah.
I mean, no, he looks good. Fuck you. All right, Will Smith looks good, all right? But I mean, it's just, like, at a certain age, when do you grow out of that? That's the most childlike move that he could have ever done.
He's still trying to overcompensate for the fact that she always wanted Tupac.
I think the only thing that's acceptable, like, I think that there's a lot of things here where he ruined the night for a lot of other people. Like, I don't give a fuck about I could give a shit. You know, I don't care who wins. I don't care what movie wins. I don't care. But in that scenario, you ruined it for other people that probably worked their whole life.
Yeah,
like Samuel Jackson.
You ruined it for yourself. You won an award. Now your night's all about the fucking fact that you slapped Chris Rock.
Like Samuel Jackson, he's been in 150 movies, some classics. He finally got one. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like no one knows that shit anymore. Not that I really give a fuck, but and the fact that he isn't escorted out immediately after slapping somebody That's insane.
Well, that's the other thing. They did ask him to leave. Apparently,
Oh,
they
really?
asked him to leave immediately after it happened.
just like,
he was
no.
like,
He said
nah.
Imagine if the bouncers came up to you at the bar, like, "Can you go?" You're like, "Nah, I'm good, man."
Yeah.
Honestly,
excuse me, Mr. Willie. Yeah, we
Mr. Willie.
You need
Mr.
to
Big
get out
Willie.
of here. He's like, nah, fam.
You can get Jiggy out of here,
crazy. Dude, they literally grab him out of his fucking seat. Like, seriously, you can't go around hitting people, bro. Like,
This is what's going on.
Well,
He has reached the top. He's getting into that Tom Cruise area where he thinks he's untouchable.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
He's
he's
gonna start-
untouchable.
Exactly.
Well,
So he
yeah,
can do whatever the fuck he
apparently.
wants.
Because what you were saying is like, why don't they drag him out? Well, that's the thing. Because like they asked him politely and he refused, and it's like it was going to be more of a scene dragging him out.
Good. I just
And-
to me,
I mean,
like,
I get it, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. But
Yeah.
I think from the Academy Award standpoint, it's like we're not going to drag this motherfucker
Well,
out.
and the
like,
funny shit is like the Monday morning quarterbacking of it all, where they're like, "Why didn't like somebody stop him from going on stage?" It's like, what?
Yeah, you
what's
don't
one of the
know,
dudes
yeah.
gonna do? Like run and tackle him?
I would
all
have.
right, this guy was an Ali. He'll fucking take a real swing.
he did though. He kind of like he blocked for the counter.
Yeah, that's kind of the other thing too. Is that's why it's another like why it was a bitch move. It's like that's Chris Rock, dude.
Yeah. Well, and Chris Rock's not a big like. A
not
lot
a
of people made this point. Like, if it was The Rock up there, and the
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Rock
bad.
was saying those jokes, no way he goes up there and slaps him, right?
Hell no.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no.
And the thing is, I don't even think The Rock would necessarily fight back, but like you wouldn't risk it.
But yeah, you wouldn't. yeah.
I would have slapped the Rock. I would have been, this is for Rampage.
Oh, that's the greatest movie of all
This is
time.
for the Jungle Book.
this is literally for
Yeah, this is for you.
every fucking.
What's that movie where he fought a fucking tower? Like that's all the Rock
San
movies are.
Andreas.
It's just like,
Oh, it's San
like
Andreas.
The Rock versus an earthquake.
Yeah. What? Oh, I'd be slapping the Rock all day, dude. Let's go.
I can't blame him because like, dude, like that guy was a wrestler. Like I don't think he ever imagined that he would be cashing in this big.
He's killing it. He's killing it.
Like everybody who went into wrestling was like a last resort. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do to make some cash for a little while. And like at that time, like nobody was crossing over into like doing blockbusters.
The biggest, I would say, wrestler even before that was maybe like Roddy Piper, and he did that
They live.
that movie, the one with the fucking glasses and shit.
That's a
like,
classic.
Live, yeah.
yeah,
That's a
but that like
classic.
other than that, I really can't think of any.
Hulk Hogan
Red-
had like some weird ones for a little
Hulk
while.
Hogan was in the Rocky movies or whatever, but like really, the Rock was the only one to fucking just catapult his career like that.
Wrestlers are actually doing that more than like sports people.
Yeah.
Like, how many times does like Michael Jordan try to do it? Not try to do it, but he
Yeah.
made a movie. Dennis Rodman,
O.J.
Double
Simpson.
Team.
Dude, Dennis
OJ
that one is sick. Double Team is sick. I like that movie.
Double Team's
It's a
dope.
fun
Who's
movie.
the other? It was Van Damme?
I think it's Van Damme.
Because wasn't Dennis Rodman in one with Wesley Snipes?
I don't remember that
No,
one.
it wasn't Wesley. He was in Van Damme was Double Team, right?
Double
Yeah,
Team.
dude.
There was another one, but it's funny how athletes try to do it, and it's like
They
there's going to be a time where athletes start becoming
I don't-
actors. Watch.
Only if the reason the wrestling thing is so prevalent is because they actually have their own production company.
Yeah, they're
so a lot
acting.
of these,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
these movies, like you'll watch it and then it'll be like WWE Entertainment.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Oh,
even
shit.
like yeah. So that's why like they're able to make that transition so easily. Because
Got
if the NBA had like, okay, we also have a production
Right, yeah,
company,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it would happen a lot more often. But they don't have that option.
All right, I do have an O.J. Simpson clip. Speaking of sports actors,
Wait, are we done with Will?
Are we done?
We
well,
just took a left turn and
it-
just.
no,
no. We got.
no, it turns in. It comes into the.
Dude, we're
comes
never
into play,
done with
yeah,
Will,
yeah.
dude. Will is king, dude. I listened to Big Willie
All right.
style on the way here.
So
97, baby.
so everyone knows O.J. Simpson's on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's kind of weird, but this guy like tries to live like a normal life. But here we go.
Go for it. Play it.
Hey, Twitter world is yours truly. I just had to run to a quiet spot. I'm here on that other coast, and it's beautiful. Now, I got here thinking spring break was over and I would come and get behind it, but evidently places like Delaware, University of Delaware and stuff, they do late spring break, and they chased me. I finally got to a place that it's a little quiet. Now, I thought the question I would be getting all day would be,
What question do you think he's getting by people?
Hey, did you murder your wife? Also, how's Leslie Nielsen? I heard he's a great character. I know he's dead now, but how was he?
What's the question? What is it?
the question about the overtime rule of the NFL. I wish they would have done it like they do college, where both teams get the ball from like the 30-yard in and go in, but anything is better than what happened last year. to not see Josh Allen have an opportunity to keep that game going, certainly it hurt me. But the question I've been getting is Will Smith.
Literally, one more question that had not, the question.
Chris Rock. Hey, look, it was unfortunate. I think Will was wrong. Look, I understood the feeling. Now,
do you?
Comedian in the country had an OJ routine, and don't think I wouldn't want to be slapped a couple of those guys, but you got to accept it's humor, and I didn't even think that was all that egregious. I thought it was a semi-unfunny joke, but I don't know. I don't get it. I know this. After what happened to me in Las Vegas, if I would have done that in front of 1 billion people watching around the world, they would have given me life without.
They should.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right, OJ. You're right.
Yeah. I love getting lectured on violence by a murderer.
Well, real quick for the Vegas thing? Didn't somebody was selling his merch or something, or his property?
He tried to rob somebody who had his merch.
They bought it legitimately when he had the civil thing, and then he breaks into the whole and at gunpoint, right? He held the guy at gunpoint.
Yeah, I had to go to jail for that. Yeah.
Well, if that would have been on TV,
he would have got life. No, dude, you would have got a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean?
This motherfucker can't stop talking about himself, weaving himself into fucking like fucking pulp culture. Like, stop.
He just wants to still be relevant.
I don't know about you, man, but like, if I barely got off for like murdering my ex-wife, like I might like not talk about violence in public.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna my main issue is he didn't come up there with a knife. You know? Where's your knife, Will?
You guys saw the old OJ video of like him like doing that. To the reporter, and he was like joking. Who does that?
Dude literally wrote a book. If I did it.
Yeah. Well, then when you hear when Nicole, the actual footage when she's calling, for domestic shit, she's calling the police, and you can hear him in the background, and it's fucking scary, dude. Like, just though he seems like a nice guy, but you hear him in the background, and he's literally kicking the door. He's like, "You fucking bitch!" He's like, "Open that door, open that!" And you hear him pounding on the door, and it just sounds like a demon, bro. Like, it's very.
You just
scary.
hear the knife drawer just.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like crazy big hands too?
Probably. I mean,
he's a big football
super
player.
athlete.
I mean, he's got a big dick.
Big
hands, big dick, right? Is that what they say?
That is what they say.
Yeah.
You're right. That is.
I don't know. I wear a size 12 shoes, so that's not a thing either.
Damn.
Fucking A. OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, what
I
did
mean,
you say?
fuck. What was I gonna say? Like, I forget.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information to hear in this episode.
I'm very high. Yeah.
So what do we think about the Will Smith? Chris Rock, what's going on?
It was real. It was real.
I think it was real.
real.
He's
100%
super
real.
wrong for doing that. Like, I think dude needs therapy, like straight up. And I don't say that just for this thing, but it seems like just the interaction between her. She seems like a fucking twat, man. Like,
I feel like she's probably good in bed.
I'm sure.
She's probably a freak.
She's getting a lot of practice.
She's getting done. Well, that's the whole thing. Where it was like it seemed like Will wasn't like pleasuring her enough. That's the whole fucking joke that he's not good enough in bed or whatever.
You guys know what I think about this shit. Like, I think the slap was real.
Fake?
No, I think the slap was real. I think Jaden and Will are just fucking like just hungry for attention. Like
they're just Hollywood weirdos. Like,
yeah, exactly. They're Hollywood weirdos, and they've been tried like between Jada's fucking Red Table interviews and shit. I've been so sick of Will Smith and Jada for the last 6 or 7 years. I'm just like, fuck off.
Will Smith just needs a good talking to from Uncle Phil.
You're
like,
right.
Little life lesson.
He needs that little life lesson
big ol'
talk
hug.
that was always
For
in
real,
the show.
dude.
Yeah.
I finally remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the thing is about people that put on that persona of like a good person. Like OJ Simpson, prior to that, like people loved OJ.
Yeah.
He was in movies.
Beloved. He was same thing with Will.
That was like the first black dude that white people loved.
Bro.
Seriously,
and dude, if oh fuck, I hate to say this, but if you're a black dude and white people love you, I'm gonna suspect something's up.
Oh wow,
Bill Cosby.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can keep going.
Right.
People have this persona of like I'm a good
if they
guy.
love you, if they
love you,
like, oh my god.
If they love you, like they would invite you over to dinner. Love you.
Yeah.
Not like they love your music or your comedy or whatever, but they actually like they would want to hang out with you.
Yeah, you're up to something. thing.
Now I
That,
gotta put that on my life checklist. You know, you have those like little check offs, like, oh, there's something up with that dude. All right,
Yeah.
that's on my checklist now.
No, for sure. I definitely would have bet a lot of money Will Smith was gonna flip out one time because he's got that goody two shoe vibe, man.
Yeah.
You know,
He doesn't cuss in his records.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something behind that, man. The real thugs are the ones that are trying to be like P. Diddy. I think he's the biggest thug in the fucking rap community.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
Probably,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, dude.
Tupac thought he shot him.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm convinced that he was somehow correlated with that.
Oh,
Like,
for sure. Yeah,
probably.
for sure.
Wait, are you talking about when Tupac got shot the first time?
The first time and the second time.
Wasn't he involved in a shooting in a club, and then he was with J-Lo?
He ditched the gun.
No, everyone said that
he had
shot
the gun
guy.
in his waist.
But he gave it to the bodyguard, right?
Boomer time!
Oh no,
People are just fucking dislike these motherfuckers.
Hey, I didn't-
J-Lo and Puff Daddy.
Hey, I was like,
what about the Spice Girls?
come on, you know you guys want to hear
Bro,
about
we just talked
Puffy?
about NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, fucking P. Diddy. God damn.
MySpace, Jesus.
They're like, wait, is Puff Daddy P. Diddy?
Are these the same
Maybe
people?
we'll be like a learning experience for millennials. You know, like,
we'll
hey,
give 'em
come
a-
to the podcast. We'll talk about the 90s. Or
Give
like,
them a little life lesson.
The weird thing is it feels like there was an era of like real gangster rap where like people were like going to jail for gangster shit, and it was like super petty stuff too. Like
That's still
but-
happening. It's worse.
well, no, that's
now
what I'm saying. Like
than-
it got like super mainstream, and now it's like gone like even like weirder. Like now it's like what's that dude? Was it Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever?
Well, yeah, just him. But I mean, it's every day you
it's-
see like
Yeah.
It's always just a fake persona anyway. It's like fucking, even just like go back Tupac, dude.
Yeah,
like
Tupac
my
admitted
guy
to it, yeah.
was a fucking dancer.
Yeah, he was like a drama
he was a
kid.
jazz,
they're like,
jazz
and he became
dance.
like an actor. He
Yeah.
acted.
Yeah.
Like, and he pretended to be a thug.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of these guys, and
I
that's why
think
Tekashi.
a lot
Ice
of those
Cube-
rappers went to like performing arts schools, but that's also because like in the hood, that's like the good school you could go to was the performing arts schools. So
Yeah.
like Mobb Deep, fucking Jada Pinkett went the same school as Tupac. Like Shock G went to performing arts schools. Like all these fucking dudes did that shit.
Yeah, they're not. They're just playing a role. They're
Just
just playing
fake
a role.
thugs. That's why Tekashi fucking sung like a bird. He's not a real thug. Would have just, fuck it, I'm doing the time.
Well, dude, if you watch,
I'm telling you right now,
if you
I'm
watch-
not doing time for nobody.
I'm not a thug.
yeah.
I'll sing,
Well,
dude.
You gotta watch what you say around this guy too.
I
He'll
don't
fucking-
give a I mean, within reason. Like, I'll do a couple months, but if you do something fucking crazy,
How long would you do for me, homie?
at least a week.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, I'll do an overnighter for you.
Day 2, he's calling up the DA like, "Yo, get me out of here."
I mean, if I'm involved, like legitimately involved, you know, but within
year.
reason, like if I won't say anything, but if you fucking kill somebody in the alley, right? I'll keep my mouth shut for sure. I'll keep my mouth shut. But if they're like, you're gonna do 5 years for this unless you tell, what? No, I'm not doing years. No,
Sing, motherfucker.
I'm not doing. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
Okay,
He's grabbing that mic like Lance Bass.
we go out as a group, as a Tasteless Gentleman.
Sure.
We go out to a bar. Something happens in an alley on the way home.
Yeah.
One of us, but we all see it. We're all accomplices. And then the fucking police call you.
So-
and they're
Yeah.
like, listen. And then if you do a year, your homies are good.
I would
But
do
if
that.
you-
Oh, I would do that.
a
Yeah,
year.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
So
do
you
that.
would do a year
That's,
for me.
reasonably. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. Well, and then also, if I'm there and I don't say anything, I'm also now I'm in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're an
I
accomplice.
might
That's
as
what
well
I'm
have
saying.
done it. You know, like
I feel like I could do a year to get all
Yeah.
my homies off.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Scoop's already
Pause.
writing his book. If I did it,
But I'm just looking at these scenarios, especially federal charges, because they like really ramp it up, and it's 98% or something like that conviction rate. Like you're fucked. And when they start talking about 30 years, that's a really, really long time. I mean, you know, shit like that. That's what
So
I'm
you're
talking
making
about.
the decision like I'm not doing time, so my homie's gonna do time.
I mean,
So
dude,
someone's doing time.
Hey, you did the crime.
yeah. I mean,
That's on you, baby.
I don't know. I mean, that's a long if you're looking at 30 years, that's a really, really long
I
time.
mean, if you look at the reason why people don't snitch, it's like it's not because it's like that's their boy. Like they don't snitch because like motherfuckers get killed for that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
like they always had to use the threat of violence. Like nobody's like, no, I'll do those 30 years for
I don't
you.
know, man. I watch was it Matthew Cox? He's fucking hilarious. But he's like one of the biggest con men ever. He did all this real estate crime. But anyway, he's talking. He knows a lot about prison shit because he did like 20 years. And he's like, everyone snitches. He's like, in federal prison, he's like, they say they don't. He's like, literally everybody snitches. It's like every single person. They'll snitch on you for shit you did in prison. They'll do it to get their time knocked off.
Oh, that's low.
And he was like, this whole idea that nobody snitches. He's like, that's just bullshit they say. He's like, everybody snitches, dude.
I think Alex is right. 2 days in, it'd be like, all right, get me the fuck out of here. Who do I need to talk to?
I'm trading mackerel or like tuna. The second I have to trade tuna for a pair of socks, I'm like, get me the fuck out.
What did we say last episode or the one before? Honey buns or whatever. You go to jail and they give you a fucking honey bun or something. And you're like, thanks.
I've never been to jail. Anybody been in jail?
I've never been to jail.
Fuck, no.
I should have gone a couple of
What?
times.
Don't point at me, bro.
Johnny?
What are you sucking on over there? What is that?
I'm vaped out, Daddy. Once you told me, once you gave me permission, I was in, dude.
Every time I look over here, there's fucking smoke
I'm
coming out
addicted
this.
to tobacco. I'm hungover.
Let me see this. What is that?
This is a Sups. Watermelon guava, because I'm an islander.
Hold it up to the camera over there, sir. I've never seen anything like that. Is that reusable?
It's rechargeable. It's not reusable, but I mean, dude, this goes for like 2 weeks.
Dude, I need one of those because I have this little bullshit.
Those are bullshit, man.
Yeah,
I have to have like this fucking big ass.
I'd rather see the big ass. I think you had one of these.
The
fucking like the guys that get they like customize their shit.
It was just too much work to carry that fucking thing around.
Yeah, and you gotta have the juices and shit.
So it's either that or then it's fucking Lance Bass endorsed. That shit looks weird.
Yeah, this is in the shape of Lance Bass's
Pretty
dick.
sure I can put that. It looks like a fucking sex toy.
It looks like a little like mini gas canister.
Oh yeah. No, I hide it away in my ass when I'm not using it. For sure.
Your prison wallet.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've never seen those. I've seen the ones that look like a little cartridge, like you're supposed to put it in something, but kids at the bars are just like,
I need to stop vaping. Cause
Yeah.
I used to smoke, military, they just fucking got me. I never smoked a cigarette until I was like 30 or something, like basically like 28, I think it was. But and I was on deployment, I'm like, give me a fucking cigarette.
Oh, I get it, dude. I started smoking when I did comedy.
Because you're around it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just around it so much.
And it's also like for the military, isn't it? Because you get like unlimited breaks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
kind of.
Dude.
Did you notice that? I noticed that when I joined the military. All these guys that smoked on the ship were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go take a smoke break," and I was working. And I'm like, "Can I get a break?" And they're like, "Shut up, just keep working."
I'm like, I want a break.
You don't smoke, and I was like, "Well, I want to smoke."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No,
I'm
we don't
trying to
believe
get
you." I'm like,
addicted, dude.
"Fuck!" And I tried to puff a cigarette, dude. I can't stand it.
It's rough.
Oh, it's fucking rancid.
Oh, they're so good though.
It's easier to get into when you're drunk.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
I mean, that's like
That's anything's.
Yeah.
Kissing, dude.
Yeah, you ever have 3 cigarettes, 3 shots, and kiss a dude? Oh man.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Chris at the bar. I'm like, man, I'm fucking drunk, bro.
Just change my opinion on beards.
Yeah, I said that like it was profound. Like, yeah, I guess everything is fucking easier to get into when you're drunk.
I mean, shit, bro.
Damn,
But yeah.
everything.
I mean, it's definitely better than smoking for sure. It's definitely better. You feel better.
You
that's
feel?
for
I
sure.
don't. The smell thing always bothered me, man.
Dude,
You
I pulled a
smell like
jacket out.
trash.
That from like 2 years ago, I pulled a jacket out of my closet and that I haven't worn in a while, and I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
It's just a cigarette. It just smells like cigarettes. So
Dude,
gross.
people who smoke cigarettes in their fucking homes.
I don't know how they do
grossest
that.
fucking
Or in their
shit
cars.
I've ever
Their cars.
fucking
Oh, with the
seen.
windows up like a fucking psychopath. God damn, dude.
It's just the smoke's just chilling, just bellowing.
Got your baby in the bag.
Hey, I bummed this off her to get off my back, you know?
I don't know if I told this fucking story, but like at my brother's old house in PB, they had these like crackhead fucking neighbors, and this is like 1 block from the beach. So like having crackheads owning a home like right next to you, that's like kind of weird. Like it doesn't usually happen, but apparently like the dude's dad like bought the home for them because he thought it would help them get sober, like him and his wife. Yeah, that'll help.
Now you're like in the party area.
Like one day we were like hanging out in the front yard drinking, and like the wife had like walked past us and started like talking some weird shit, and she was like, "Man," she's like, "somebody must have been like making meth around here," because I gotten a tattoo, and so I had like open skin, like open sores or whatever from the tattoo, and like all of a sudden I felt like I was high on meth.
What the
fuck? She was trying to say like the fumes were like seeping in through her fucking.
Tattoo.
And we're like,
Sketchy.
yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like you're definitely high on meth if you fucking think that.
So they were always like super fucking weird. Anyways, years later, the house goes up for sale, and my brother and I are super curious. So we're going through the open house. We're like, all right, we gotta see like how this place actually looks inside, dude.
Bad.
It smelled like straight fucking cigarettes, and this is like after they'd already like cleaned it all out. You know what I mean? Like this is the open house. Dude, the fucking walls are covered with like that smoke tar.
Yellowish.
Dude, so fucking
bad.
dude.
Just imagine that being in your lungs.
Oh my god.
That's how it is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And dude, like these, like probably sold for like $2 million or something like that, something crazy.
That location.
I love how they were smoking meth, and all we're talking about is cigarettes. We're like, oh, cigarettes are nasty. I mean, meth.
But they kind of go hand in hand. Like if you're fucking cracked out on meth, like you're also like chain smoking cigarettes inside.
For sure. Yeah.
Is that what happens if you smoke meth or smoke cigarettes? I don't know, man. I know that was the natural progression.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Like, did you really think there's some basshead who's like, nah, no cigarettes for me?
There's nicotine in there, guys.
I mean, if
I
you're
don't know.
doing meth is like doing like snorting cocaine. That's just like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
To you, if you're doing meth,
Yeah,
right?
same
like,
old shit,
oh,
yeah.
don't do coke. Like you're fucking methed out.
Those cigarette walls, though, I know exactly what you're talking. I did when I used to do construction back in the day. We were doing like a remodel, and we were like, the guy died in the house or whatever, so all his shit's still there. And it literally pulled like a picture off the wall, and it's just it's so gross, dude. It's so gross. Like I couldn't imagine just sitting in my house. And just we had people when I lived in an apartment. We had some people over, and this guy, he was like a friend of a friend, came over, and he just sit there and he just sparks a cigarette in my living room. I'm like, bro, what? Like I mean, you gotta ask.
Yeah.
Like
you definitely gotta ask if fucking
This was a couple years ago at my house.
honestly, like I prefer it even if I want to smoke some weed. Like let's go outside and smoke.
Yeah, for sure,
I don't even want to smoke anything inside.
if I'm just at somebody's house, I'm gonna ask before I pull out the vape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is this cool? Like,
Even asking, like I've had friends that come over and they were like DJs or producers, and we go up to my studio and it's like they smoke and they're like, hey, can I smoke in here? And even that's like, just go outside.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, for
Like,
sure,
this is someone's fucking home. Like you're just like smoking
Yeah, dude.
weed.
We only do cocaine in the house.
Grow the
Are you
fuck
fucking
up,
kidding
dude.
me?
well, there's less issues with that. It doesn't smell.
What is?
I'm
Okay,
gonna walk in and be like, hey, do I need to go do the cocaine outside?
okay. What is it? Okay, I've
How
never.
wild would that be, though? You know how people go out and like smoke and fucking in the patio? You're just in the patio doing lines. Like, all right, let's go back in.
Here's the thing. I've never actually done cocaine in my whole life. I'm sure you guys.
Bullshit.
I know. I look like I sell cocaine, dog. For sure.
You just do a lot of Adderall.
I do a lot of Adderall. That's what like the cocaine thing. Like I was at a buddy's house. It was like we were all getting together, and everybody would keep going to the bathroom to do cocaine. And I was like, this isn't a fucking nightclub.
Yeah,
like I didn't
just
understand
do it
that.
right
like,
here,
why don't you do it in the
Because
living
they're
room?
stingy with the lines. Like,
That's
It's
why.
funny
They don't
because
wanna
this is how
share.
it goes, and I know you know this because we go to a lot of parties together. We used to. I miss you, dude. I miss you, Scoop. I really miss you.
You tried to
man.
kiss me.
That's why we stopped going to
man,
parties
some
together.
good coke.
My wife is getting pissed of me getting home with fucking Shoney kisses all over me.
he was just trying to get a little gummer off your beard. You had a little powder on
This
there.
is
you
how
wanted to
parties
clean
always
off.
go, and I've always noticed this. Early in the night, there's like 2 or 3 people that go to the bathroom, and they close the door. Only 2 or 3, and then it's like 4 or 5. And
Oh,
then
yeah, it
everyone
adds.
starts until the party. People
Is
doing
in the
coke at the
bathroom.
party. The bathroom door's open now.
Yeah.
and everyone's doing coke.
The funniest shit too is like you can be detective and you can figure out who's holding by everyone always asking where that person is.
Yeah, for sure.
So everybody's always like, "Well, where's Scoop? Have you seen Scoop?
Yeah.
Have you
Y'all
seen?
seen
Did he go in
Shoney?
the bathroom? Like, where's Scoop?"
God, Scoop, that sounds like a guy that has cocaine on him constantly, dude. For sure.
Scoops at the party. Oh,
okay.
it's gonna be lit.
We're about to get a couple of scoops, you know?
It's too scary now though, because I mean fentanyl. Like I would be scared to even.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like you always hear about people dying. It's like all the time.
Well,
you hear about it.
that was my main deterrent from like even trying coke in the first place. Because like with weed, it's like you can smoke weed once and not die. Cocaine,
or you can
cocaine,
smoke yourself retarded.
You could, yeah, for sure. But like cocaine, literally, you potentially be the first line you ever do, and that could kill you.
Could be fentanyl,
which
yeah.
is like insane. Like
Dude.
I that's too much of a risk.
Have you seen like the thing of like cops like acting like they're like having fentanyl overdoses
Yeah, I
from
saw
just like
that,
being
yeah.
around it? Like, dude,
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that?
they're like,
Was
so-
that SDPD?
Yeah,
Oh, there was another one though recently, dude. They had like the full blown like hazmat suit out when they were like dealing with like some like getting some fentanyl. Like, dude, you can't fucking OD from like being around the shit.
Right.
There was a professor who like studies the shit at like MIT or something like that, and he was like, you would literally have to be like in a fucking tiny room with like fentanyl being like dust like kicked into the air
You
for
need to
like
be, like,
hours.
visible,
For like hours to like OD on it like that.
That
Like,
guy's probably related to the chick that did meth through her tattoo.
Yeah.
Same family.
sure.
Like, oh yeah, man.
Same family.
I sneezed and it went everywhere.
But yeah, dude, they had like a full blown fucking hazmat suit, and people are like, "Are you like? How do you take these people serious?"
Why were they
Like,
doing? Why were they doing that?
Because there's like a whole thing about like it's basically like fear mongering around fentanyl like that. Like you can literally like OD from it just by touching somebody who did it.
So
and
they're
like
doing
these
it on
cops
purpose.
actually believe. What do you mean?
The cops are doing that on purpose, like acting like it was.
No, they believe it.
Oh, they believed it. I thought they were
Yeah.
doing it just so people
No,
would
they-
see it and be like,
Yeah.
"We need to stay away."
They
from
actually
this drug.
believe that shit.
Well, it's kind of the same thing where they like the dare. Remember the dare shit or like whatever. They had those commercials that were so ridiculous. Like you smoke pot once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Melt,
you
like-
melted to the couch and shit.
But
yeah.
it's like they make it scary, and then the kids go because they want to scare the kids away from doing it. But then the kids go, "Oh, you're lying," because I know you're lying because I just smoke weed, nothing
Yeah,
happened.
might as well do heroin.
And then but I mean, it's kind of like that though. The trust is gone. Like, oh, you're full of shit. Like, why am I going to listen to you about anything?
Yeah, honestly, those commercials did the opposite because I remember that commercial where the guy like melts into the couch, right?
Yeah.
And then like he starts talking to the dog, and the dog's just like, "I don't like it when you're high. You're not the
Was
same when you're high." And I'm in my mind, I'm just like, "Wait, if I get high, I can talk to my dog? Yo, I'm fucking in, bro."
The anti-cigarette one with the lady that had the hole. That one kind of freaked me out.
That was
Really?
scary.
Again,
I was
I'm
like,
on the
what
opposite
Was
side.
it-
I was like, let me put my dick in that hole. What's up, dude?
Hold up, I love this commercial.
Wasn't there like a weed commercial about like driving while high, and it was like he's like I was like a drive-through window.
Yeah.
That one was
Like
so
hit a
dumb.
baby or something like that.
It was like a little kid on a bike like going by the drive-through.
Yeah.
Like,
And the guys were all like the kids in the car were having a great time. Oh my god, they're eating shit, and then the car pulls out, and right before it hits the little
I
girl,
gotta say, the only accurate part of that commercial was the drive-through.
The drive-through. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the real ending of that commercial is just them stuck in that drive-through line, just the whole time,
just
hotboxing
trying to
it.
figure out how to get 5 dudes who are high as shit and what their order is.
Meanwhile, like they come out with these commercials, and then the Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It's like the last 4 people that were the directors of that organization have gotten DUIs while being the directors.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's crazy.
It's like I said before, dude. Like a DUI is so fucking common. Like if I told you I had 3 DUIs instead of just not having a car, people would buy that more than like whatever I'm selling on not having a car.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah.
They almost respect that
It
more.
is.
Yeah.
Weird.
Like that's an acceptable answer. Like not having a car, you're a serial killer.
Yeah. 3 or 4. Yeah, that's a lot. That's too much.
You can't get 4 DUIs, can you?
Yes, you can, dude. You
I
can
thought it was a
fucking-
cutoff. I thought it was like
Oh,
3
you can
and
still
you're
get
done.
that. You can still get in a car. Like, at that point, do you think the rules apply to you? Like you're just doing shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're just
doing shit.
Hey, Scoop's leaving the party. He's drunk. He's trying to drive. Oh, he already has 5, dude. He's at the cutoff. He's good to go. He won't get a ticket.
Dude, I was on a date like probably like a year ago, and we went to Aero Bar Club or whatever.
Oh yeah. I like that spot.
Yeah, it's cool. And like this chick was like we were tossing them back. Like we weren't fucking around. It wasn't just like a nice little, date, whatever. We were getting pretty drunk. And eventually the date ends or whatever, and she goes to get in her car and she's like, You wanna come home? And I was like, or come back to my place? I was like, I do. And I was like, let's take an Uber. She's like, no, I'll just drive. I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Dude, she fucking skirts out and just fucking
Takes
drives up. Yeah. I
Pulling
was
the e-brake.
Oh my god.
Really? That was a deal breaker? You didn't get laid?
I mean, in my younger years, I would have been like, yeah, fuck it. Let's throw caution to the wind. It's worth it. But no, I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. And it wasn't even like she was nearby. Like she was going to like North Park.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's too far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you call her back?
No, I was like, do you want to come to my place? We can get an Uber. Like, I don't want you to drive. And she's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, well, there's nothing you can say at that point. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, hold her down?
Oh,
Like,
Girls, I mean, was that a deal breaker for like the relationship or? A
oh
next
no,
date?
no, absolutely.
Okay,
not.
that's okay.
I'm just not getting in the car with her.
All right. How'd
Yeah.
the date go?
It went well.
Nice.
What did you guys talk about? I love doing this. Weird stuff.
Oh man.
I want to know about you, Alex.
He wants to know more information. He wants to know how
I
this
just want
date
information.
went.
Just mostly about how much I hate Shoni. Like,
Good topic.
The beef
You're
is
like,
back on.
You tried to kiss me.
I do this podcast. I think my guy's gay. I don't know. It's interesting.
she was like, wait, is he that tattooed DJ that sucks?
Sucks dick.
That's a lot of dick, daddy.
The beef is back on.
Speaking of drunk girls and drive-thrus, I just reminded me. I was hanging out with a girl all night. We were getting hammered, and we were both gonna drive. She's like, "Hey, come back to my house just so follow me." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then she calls me while we're driving. She's like, "We're gonna go to McDonald's first." I was like, "Okay." And we go into the McDonald's drive-thru, and I hear them saying, "Hey, we're only taking cash." I heard it for a couple people. It was a long line. We're only taking cash. And then I order something. She's in front. She orders something, and then she's like trying to give him the card. She's like, "We're only taking cash." She's like, "What the fuck do you mean? I have a card. I'm an American." Just like, bro. And I'm behind her because I hear her just going crazy, and she's hammered.
Why'd she say she was American?
I don't know, dude.
I don't like when people do that. They start saying shit about their country.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm an American. I have money. You need to take my card." And I'm behind her, and I was like, "Oh man, the cops are about to be called." And so like the guy literally because it's 2 drive-through windows. This first drive-through window gives me my order. He's like, "You can get out of here if you want." I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking out, man."
And Chris is in the back like,
just vaped out. Fuck this bitch, dude.
Vaped out.
Wait, did you leave? Did you?
No, I left, dude, because like I could hear them saying like, "Call the cops, call the cops." It's like, I'm drunk as shit. I'm gonna get a DUI.
You just see his fries. He's like, "I don't know that bitch."
I just skirted and fucking left.
He's like,
She was just yelling at me. She's like, "I'm an American. How dare you leave me?"
Dude, we were the strip club we were at the other weekend in Scottsdale. We walked in, and like the first thing obviously when you go to a strip club, you go get cash before you go to the strip club because they got like the $45 charge to get your cash out, Yep. And so we walk in, and so I got all like my tip money ready to go, right? And we walk in, I go to order a drink at the bar, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, like our credit card machine isn't working."
Yeah, because they're laundering money.
Yeah, and I was like, "This motherfucker!" I was like, "There's no fucking way." So like everybody starts paying cash. And I'm like, they're trying to get me to go to that ATM so they can make fucking a bunch of money. And
how much is the charge? Is it $20 bucks?
No, it's like $9 or $10, but still like fucking
it's crazy.
Goddamn.
Dude, Vegas is like $20, $25. I've seen $30 charge to get your money out.
So anyway, so it already seems like kind of fishy, right? But like we go to sit down, and the one of the servers is like, "No, like the machine's just down a little bit. Like if you open a tab, like eventually it'll be working, and like we can." Whatever. But that bartender wasn't telling anybody that. She was just trying to get to the ATM. Of course not. And so like I asked for some change from her, some ones from like the 20s that I had, and she comes back and she's got $2 bills instead of ones. And I was like, these motherfuckers.
$2 bills.
$2 bills, man. So everybody's fucking throwing I was like, they're just coming up on everything.
Yeah.
Trying to get over on us, give bigger tips.
200% tip, dude.
Well, I feel like that's a destination spot, so they don't give a fuck about you coming back. They just want to get as much as they can, like
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's kind of smart on on their side.
Oh, I don't blame them. Yeah, I was talking to my friend who was sitting next to me. I was like, I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
They're out here trying to get every fucking penny out of you that they possibly can.
Damn, that is fucking smart, dude. The $2 bills, though.
The $2 bill, yeah.
That is slick. Whoever came up with that, the manager or whatever, he's like, you know what? Let's do $2 bills. Yeah. I haven't even seen one in like 10 years.
No ones.
Yeah.
Like you got to go ask for them.
Yeah,
like, you got to go to the Federal Reserve. You can't just go to the bank.
They're not handing out $2 bills. Dude.
That's slick as fuck. That's slick. What time are we at?
We're at an hour.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's.
I still want to talk about Chris Rock, man.
What else is talking about?
I thought we beat that.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
I'm
I also got that video, the chick lifting.
We can do that next time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Teaser.
Is that, we could end on birth control and whether or not he took that blue chew I gave him.
Oh yeah.
What's up with that blue chew?
The blue chew's still on the desk.
Man.
I'm waiting for I need an opportunity. Like,
okay.
Are you
want to
are you
set it
gonna
up?
snort it or are you gonna swallow it?
Do not snort it.
swallow it.
He's gonna put it in the tip of his dick. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, just mash it in his
What
dick.
kind of degenerate would snort a fucking?
Are you gonna keister it? Are you gonna booty bump it?
Pop that baby in your ass, dude.
Honestly,
if you want the full erection, you got to go in the ass.
I just do whatever the label says. We're not getting fucking crazy. I'll do drugs, but I'm not fucking.
What kind of occasion are you looking for?
Yeah,
What's gonna pop it?
It's
off?
got to be in a good mood.
This is like a nice bottle of wine. You're never gonna open it.
Well, maybe. I just have
waiting
it.
for New Year's Eve.
We need a report, Scoop. Do it when you get home.
Yeah, dude.
Right now.
I think you're right. That's like a nice bottle of wine to just sit there like, oh, this is the 2021 Blue Chew.
That's good.
That's just gonna pass its expiration date. Like, you know, a wine has like its optimal date when you got to open it. Otherwise, it starts going bad. Like you're gonna hit that point with the Blue Chew.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Good mood. Like, you know what? I'm about to pipe heavy today.
Oh, I was just thinking jacking off.
I would want to hear you masturbating on the Blue Chew. That's
Here's the optimal situation he's looking for is when the old bird's out of town.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Pacers.
just coming in with sweatpants, daddy.
Yeah, you were talking about the male birth control.
Yeah.
That's coming out soon.
That's
correct?
that's real, right? That's like it's just a pill,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
Can't call me daddy when I take one.
dude.
It's weird because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not taking that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking about it, like, oh, women have been taking
Yeah,
hormones
yeah.
like
Forever.
Forever,
Yeah.
we
Dude,
just gotta pop one pill.
STD rate is gonna go skyrocket
Yeah.
for sure. Because you get fucking. You won't be able to have a kid, and you're like, cool.
Cool.
Well,
Without wearing a
I
condom.
don't know, like, what's, like, for girls, I know for sure, women, whatever, like, it really fucks them up. Like, I know
Yeah.
some women that really had issues, like, on
feel
birth
like-
control.
Yeah, for some,
Every fucking
and for some,
chick.
it helps their periods out too. Like,
Right,
it's, you know,
yeah.
It's
I mean, I know chicks who put on, like, 40 pounds just switching,
All
you know,
muscle.
which one they're doing. All muscle. Rot.
Yeah, dude, my chick, same thing.
Yeah.
She hated that shit. I was like, well, and we didn't want a kid, so we're like, fuck. And then I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I'll get fixed.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Wait, do you have a
Hold up.
vasectomy?
Yeah.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Really? Damn. Okay. Well, no, I've never met a person with a vasectomy in my entire life. This
Here
is
I
a new
am,
one,
bro.
Dude. Holy fuck, dude. Gay, can't nut.
What?
No, what's in your nut?
What do
I
you
want
mean,
this is-
can't
No,
nut?
legitimately, what's in your nut? What's in your cum? I want I gotta know what's coming out of a vasectomy
it's
dick.
just dust. It's just dust.
Gay
I
kid.
convulse.
It's like an air gun.
Gay, can't nut. That was great.
Oh man.
No, man,
Is it
everything's the
thick?
same.
Is it thicky? Is it a nice thick?
What?
You know,
We're
thick ass
asking
cum,
him,
bro.
Get him a blue chew and it'll show you.
Like, is it thick cum? Like, or is it like that? You know, I jerked off 3 times cum.
Yeah.
You know, like
All
which
right, I'm
what's
the gay one here. This dude's fucking. Hey,
what do you-
how thick is your load, homie?
I'm the only one who hasn't jerked off 3 times. I mean, we've been there.
Does it taste different? That's what-
Yeah, what is the taste ratio on
It's
your?
the same. Sometimes I forget I have a vasectomy.
Dude,
It's all the same.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Wasn't there's like always like cases where like doctors who like give vasectomies were just putting people under and not doing the fucking shit.
Oh, that's
That's
fucked up.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, because
I went
the
to-
actual load is just the vehicle for the semen, and the semen is so
yeah,
small, right?
yeah.
Like, so
Okay.
it's not like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
seeing it.
So, and then I was wondering, I was like, my body still produces semen, so where's it go?
Just
So-
dies on the vine.
Well, you must have
where-
huge balls, dude. You're just storing them under.
They're huge. They're big, bro. They're big.
The longer
when they're hitting my beard, it's like
I love this
They're
episode.
swinging, dude.
Your body absorbs the semen.
Yeah.
I learned that. It just absorbs it into
Now
your
he-
body.
hold on.
now he's pregnant.
So you're just coming into yourself. is
Yep.
what's
Get
happening.
the Facebook fact checkers in here right fucking
man.
now.
Search it, Google it, man. That's how it is. But everything else is the same, dude. It's literally like
So they wait. They just shrivel up, die, and not your nuts, but the little semen.
Siemens.
Yeah.
So they shrivel up, die, and then your body just soak. That's like a superpower.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have more testosterone because of that? Is that how
for
that
sure,
works?
dude.
Wow.
He's making
Yeah.
shit up.
Okay. Now you don't
Somebody-
know.
Just roll with it.
Somebody self-help gurus and be like, yeah, you want more testosterone? Get your fucking
Get him
your
a vasectomy,
vasectomy.
Dude, there was a guy that got basically trick fucked. This is on YouTube. This is like 2-3 years ago. There's a fitness guru guy who does all these fitness YouTube. He drops this video where he is drinking this other dude who's a fitness guy's load.
Uh-huh. I heard about
And
this.
they go on, and he's explaining all the health benefits.
Yeah.
And like, this guy just tricked you to drink his fucking load.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then we started. I have to get it directly from the source. I'm like, you're sucking dick.
Just
What the fuck
just
is
tapping the
going on?
source.
Sucking dick. I just watched this guy get manipulated into sucking dick.
Sucking
Like, no,
dick.
it'll
Wasn't
give you
there's
powers.
there's
Like,
literally a South Park episode of that, wasn't it, where like Butters has like the sports drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried it with my
Semen in
girlfriend before. I'm like, she's been working out lately, and I'm like, hey,
a little extra.
a little extra protein.
Little. Well, you don't have it anymore. What do you? We gotta get scoops in out in her mouth. He has fucking
Bro, I didn't tell my girl. I didn't tell her I have a vasectomy.
He's got
I
that,
love that even more. She has no idea, dude.
he's got that vegan nut.
My nuts diet.
My gluten-free nut, dude. Just
gluten-free jizz over here.
Too good. Well, let's dip.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We got anything else to say, Alex?
That's it.
let's pop
Let me. Can I do a little announcement on it?
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's
go
gonna
for it.
come out. I'm at. I do the show at Mavericks, and our big announcement is we got Tommy Davison coming in
Nice.
May 4th at Mavericks and May 6th at Solomar. So if you guys want to check it out, hit me up. We'll
Tell everyone who he is.
He was on A Living Color, Booty Call. Yeah, I mean, you guys know the fucking movies. He does a bunch of movies, Jamie Foxx and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was Oscar proud
Yeah.
from the Proud family. I mean, the dude's been in a shit ton of stuff. So come check us out, man. It's be fucking bomb. It's gonna be good.
Awesome.
All right.
And I'll
Yeah.
actually make sure I share this on Instagram. I'm posting again. So
Oh, I noticed that. Look, coming out of the woodwork,
took
Daddy.
a break, and then I was like, "Fuck."
The whole Will Smith thing just
You're
really
like, gotta be a
they
meme
couldn't
lord
pass
again.
that
Dad.
up.
I should actually answer why I took a break. So I run quite a few accounts because people have been asking, like, "Oh, why'd you start posting it?" Dude, it's just been 10 years, like literally 10 years of Alex and I posting every fucking day on like multiple accounts, and now I do it for other people in like a different way. And I was just burnt out, man. I was just like open Taste Gentleman Instagram, and I was just like, I don't even want to look at it right now. Like, I just don't even.
It also clears the slate after like 90 days of posting.
Yeah.
Not posting, right? Like
Yeah.
the infractions or whatever.
Infractions, yeah. We haven't had one for a while because I don't post anything that crazy. But
So your account will get flagged a lot.
yeah, it used to. Like,
The thing is, even like shit that isn't crazy sometimes just
Just get flagged.
Yeah,
get flagged.
I mean,
most- yeah.
that's what happened to mine.
the most annoying one that ever happened to me was it was a text, like a tweet, right? And it didn't say anything crazy. Wasn't talking about sex. It was just like a one-line joke.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And I got taken down for nudity. And I'm like, what is
Words?
this? What is it? It's like,
Yeah.
there's no nudity. It's just literally words. They don't even talk about sex. Like, I don't know,
fucking
shit like
weird.
that. But
It's frustrating, man.
anyway, yeah, but I'm trying to post every single day. I needed a break, man. It was like 6 months.
And since
but-
we're being open, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get Bradley back on the fucking podcast.
Oh, yeah,
Real
definitely,
shit. We hit him up.
I texted him twice yesterday.
Yeah, we hit him up,
Fucking
and
fun.
he's just busy. Like he's got his own life shit going on. I think he's traveling with a band. Last time I heard, he was traveling
really?
with a band, taking
cool.
pictures. So
Life sucks. I know.
hopefully it wasn't the Foo Fighters that he was traveling with.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on,
Come on, bro.
So yeah, you guys
Too
seen
far.
that.
Too far.
We're trying to get him back on, and he will be back on. He wants to come back on. He's just so busy. So and also, I didn't take his fucking spot.
Oh, is that what people say?
Yeah, stop. Oh my god,
Yeah,
every
that's what people
fucking
say.
message, every comment.
Yeah.
Why'd Shoney take Bradley's spot? That's not what happened.
Well, actually, this is why we're bringing Chris on so we can.
Yeah, I'm
ditch
taking.
Shoney.
No, I'm taking.
He's in my chair. I didn't even put the two and two together.
Yeah, we just switched chairs all of a sudden. Weird.
Hey, you guys take me out of this text thread. I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing next week?
Yeah. Hey, Shoney, I got to do something with those keys. Can you hand those back?
Oh, bro, that would be fucking studio keys, Shoney. Now, I'm like,
Yeah. Before you turn in the keys, tell me about that vasectomy. Give me that information, and then let's part ways.
damn, that would be. I love it. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.